If you grew up around Buddhist temples like I did, you would certainly know a dish called Buddha's Delight. It's one of my favorites, and I can literally eat it every single day for the rest of my life. Prepare your aromatics by slicing your shallots and chopping your garlic. I like to use a variety of mushrooms to create that meaty flavor. So with whole dried shiitake mushrooms, soak them in warm water along with dried wood ear mushrooms. With a can of straw mushrooms, strain them, and then using half a pound of white button mushrooms, cut them in half. I love using chayote as I find that it's a great substitute for potatoes. So peel your chayote and then cut them into 1-inch pieces. In Chinese, this dish is called lo han tai, and not one recipe is identical to another only because everyone uses slightly different vegetables. After soaking your shiitake mushroom, you're going to squeeze out all the water and then save that water to use for later. Then thinly slice your shiitake mushroom and do the exact same thing with your dried wood ear mushroom, but you will not be saving the water with your dried wood ear mushroom. I love green beans, so I'm using green beans that are cut in half. I also like using daikon, which you will need to peel and then cut them into 1-inch pieces, and do the exact same thing with the carrots. I like to add dried lily flowers to mine and soak them in warm water. Also soak the bean thread noodles along with bean curd sticks, which are basically tofu skin. Once you finish soaking all those ingredients, you're going to remove the water. For the bean threads, you're going to cut them into 1-inch pieces. The lily flowers, you're just going to remove the water and set them aside. For the bean curd sticks, you will cut them into 1-inch pieces as well. So it's basically adding whatever your favorite vegetables are. I love cabbage, so I am cutting my cabbage into 1-inch pieces. Then you're going to fry up your tofu. You can either use firm tofu or medium firm or soft tofu. It doesn't really matter. I like to use medium firm tofu. Then you're going to cut them into 1-inch pieces. And when I deep fry anything, I always try to get my oil to 380 degrees and fry the tofu until they're a golden brown. In my recipe, I use 3 boxes of tofu, but if you want even more protein than that, you can definitely use more tofu. I find that there's never enough tofu. Now saute your aromatics, and then add your mushroom, and then add your vegan fish sauce along with the water from the soaked shiitake mushroom. And then you're gonna cook it on medium-high heat for 10 minutes until that mushroom water evaporates. Add your hard vegetables as it will take them a little bit longer to cook than the other vegetables. Then turn heat down to a medium and then cover it with a lid and cook it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, add the other ingredients, which are bean curd sticks, the bean threads, the cabbage, the green beans. Give it a toss and make sure to toss it thoroughly. Then add your baby corn that are strained along with the bamboo shoots that are strained. The bamboo shoots, I just used a can of it. Then add kosher salt, mushroom powder, maji seasoning or soy sauce, vegan fish sauce, a sugar. Then thoroughly toss everything together. And then lastly, add your fried tofu and gently fold the tofu into the mix, only because you don't want to crush the tofu. Then put the lid back on and cook for an additional 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, remove the lid, give it another toss, and you are ready to serve. I love eating this with steamed rice, and I can easily be a vegan if this is the dish that I eat every single day. Enjoy.